Good afternoon, everybody. We're here at Pace Studios at Manhattan Center. I'm J.S. Moses, and we're sitting here with Ace Enders of the Early Novembers.
Very excited to be here. Yes,
How's that tour life treating you, Ace?
I'm tired. I'll tell you what. It's been 5 weeks of not enough sleep, so I feel good. We're getting to the end. It's great.
Sounds like a good segue into your first tune.
Yes.
Driving South.
Yes. This is an oldie, so it's a good warm up after like a 3-hour night. Here we go. You see, I have this friend who was born again. Every morning he wakes relieved of his sins, and after hours of losing himself, he gets to his knees and he prays for his health. And to the palm trees driving south, it's in the waves. We find ourselves back at the ocean to meet with dirt where we will wave and find ourselves, see we will talk in ways that life has been so mean. You see, there's always someone who's always stepping on me. So please, please, please tell me. So wake me, but don't tell me I'm lazy when I pull the covers back over my face. Wake me, 'cause we're all going crazy and we're always preaching how everyone's wrong. And to the palm trees driving south, it's in the waves. We find ourselves back at the ocean to meet with dirt where we will wave and find ourselves, see we will talk in ways that life has been so mean. See, there's always someone who's always stepping on me. So please, please, please tell me. Rock and roll.
All right, so that was off your record, The Mother, The Mechanic, and the Path, and the
tape.
Well, talking about the tapes, whenever somebody's up here in Pace, we like to ask them about their influences. I'm sure you're sitting in front of quite a few of them right now.
Yes. I was a huge. Actually, I'm sorry, I touched my phone. I recorded a couple records to tape, so I've always been influenced by that when you can hear, you could hear the breath on a record, you know what I mean? And I've loved that about so many albums. So when I was getting into just becoming a touring band, writing my own stuff, Jets Brazil was a huge inspiration to me. And those earlier records had you could hear the hiss, and I always thought it was such a beautiful thing, and it was inspiring.
As a South Jersey boy, are you a Springsteen fan?
Oh, I gotta respect the boss. I have to. I mean, he's the boss. So.
I know there's two sitting there right behind you.
Really?
His. Yes, sir. Man. So the next one, you're gonna do Boxing Timelines off of Imbue.
Yes. Here we go. I am gonna tune this. Thought it was gonna be all right, but. We can make it work. Crawling through the basement, seeing in the past all the life we erased in bins, color-coded for placement. Could be trash or what time's replaced with. I know it's hard to hold on. All my thoughts are really sad. I wish that you could just stay young. Guess that's why we let go. But I'm not ready to let go. Of the forgotten smiles, the obnoxious laughs, broken hearts down frames in my first kiss. The sweater I was wearing while laying down, holding you for the first time, reminds me of the smell of your gorgeous hair. Every note that we wrote in a box, every ticket from every movie that I ever saw, every picture I come across I'm amazed with. Every moment I live, a moment replaces another one. Unpacking boxes like Christmas. Sorry. Thinking about weird things. Unpacking boxes like Christmas. I'm obsessed on finding out who I really was, turning all of the joys to timelines, reliving every second of my life. I know in time we all walk. I'm sifting through your clothes, paintings hung on the wall. Take me back to the places where time doesn't exist to break us. But the forgotten smiles, the obnoxious laughs, broken hearts down frames in my first kiss. The sweater I was wearing while laying down, holding you for the first time, reminds me of the smell of your gorgeous hair. Every note that we wrote in a box, every ticket from every movie that I ever saw, every picture I come across I'm amazed with. Every moment I live, a moment replaces another one. Ready to let go, but how do you hold on? I won't be ready to let go, but how do you hold on? Crawling through the basement, I'm seeing in the past all the life we erasing. Bins color-coded replacement, could be trash or what time's replaced with. I know in time we all walk. I'm sifting through your clothes, paintings hung on the wall. Take me back to the places where time doesn't exist to break us. Nice. Cool. You see, in the middle there, my head went to a place. I have a song that's all about red wine, or that's the chorus, right? And I'm thinking about, we're talking about red wine. We've been talking about that. For those of you who don't know, which is all of you, that's been a topic of conversation. And I was like, dude, I should have played the red wine song. But it's too late now.
Shout out to our sponsors with the German Wine Company. I want to ask you about, I told you before we came in here, I want to ask you about Jack Antonoff. You got any fun stories on the road with Jack?
Yeah, I spent a good amount of time with Jack. He is, we got signed at the same time to drive through, so we had, a very long history. We were super close, as, young bands, and he actually played acoustic guitar at my wedding, which was awesome. He was, he came down, we're like, would you play, guitar? He's like, yeah, absolutely. Came down, he just, in a suit, shredded the whole time because he's a fantastic musician, and it was really cool. We did a bunch of tours together where we would, just get it was in the beginning of figuring out like Hotwire and whatnot for booking, because until then I would go to a hotel, show up, pay max rate. You don't want to do that. He taught me Hotwire. You use that and you pay like $40, and so we would get all these hotels together and watch weird hotel movies and whatnot. We had good times. Those were the days.
It was a good time for Steel Train, for sure.
It was great, man. They were just putting out one of their best records. I forget what it's called.
Trampoline.
The one, yeah, I believe so. Loved it. That's the one.
Well, so Jack played at your wedding. That's pretty cool.
It is really cool.
I want to ask you. So you said those were the days, but you were just saying earlier you're super excited to go watch the kids play soccer, and I have to imagine.
Very true.
You're a 20-year-old kid. You just want to be on the road, and now you're a father, and you just want to go watch the kids play soccer. Right?
That's so true. Yeah, it's crazy balancing both things, but my kids love it. They understand it. They see it. They see that. For me, it's like for them being able to come up with this lifestyle and see that life is a give and take. Life is like you have to work really hard. You have to sacrifice. You have great things, but you also have all the rest of it. And I think that lesson for them is so valuable to me, and that I'll never put a glass ceiling over their head type of a thing, I think is really cool. So it's I love the lifestyle for that. And I do miss some soccer games, and I hate it. It's the worst thing, but it's.
Are the kids early November's fans?
They are. They're cool. The last time we did a California run over the summer, they came out for that whole leg of the tour, and they would come on stage and make the whole crowd jump, and they had a good time. I had a good time with those. Fun stuff.
So you got a new record out. Came out September 27th. It's called Lilac. Tell us how being a father's influenced your songwriting.
It makes you think of everything differently, at least myself. Like it made me think of everything differently, my problems, my issues, and what that really means in real life. And writing this album, to me, was like all about the pressures of, figuring out life, figuring out my own self. And it's a whole look at this song that I'm about to play in specific is like, waking up and saying like, you don't even realize who you are 10 years later. And being in the music industry by itself is a really weird business to be a part of. It messes with you. It's constantly like, I'm not doing good enough. I can't tell you how many times I've been walked into a room and somebody says, oh yeah, this is going to be the single. This is going to be the hit next year. It's going to be it. It's going to rock. And then like a week later, it's like, well, not this time, next time, maybe. And, you think about these things, not like I want just that type of success, but some security would be nice because they don't offer medical in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? Or dental. But it's it's an interesting balance, and having navigated it for so long and all the different weird contracts, the crazy things that have happened, it's like to wrap around to being a father, it really makes you think and be able to look at it from the outside, because it's not just about me. It's not just about my sanity. It's about now what I can actually do that's valuable for not even my situation, but for anybody who's looking for music as an outlet, and how I can provide a better service to the people who are looking for that, So it's a whole thing.
And that segues us into Ave Maria off of Lilac.
Here we go. Didn't give up at 14 when everybody said it was just like the dream they had. See, this is how it goes, in and out flows. No, sun would never last. Now let's wake up, see what you want, everyone already has. Give up in 18 when everybody said it was just like the dream they had. Waking up in the sun, sandpaper tongue, red stripe across my back. Hearing your voice sing like a choir, what am I looking at? Ave Maria. Last time that I'll try to catch you. Thought if I looked nice, then I would feel nice. You could see me right, you would see me right. It was an old lie, it was a cold lie. A long night, a long night. I don't recall in cold days, trained the right way, running down Adderall, right in the line of my life, finally gonna go right and justify it all. Now let's wake up, cause it's never enough, you're always gonna hear me wrong. Didn't give up in 18, when everybody said it was just like the dream they had. Waking up in the sun, sandpaper tongue, red stripe across my back. Hearing your voice sing like a choir, what am I looking at? Ave Maria. Last time that I'll try to catch you. Thought if I looked nice, then I would feel nice. You could see me right, you would see me right. It was an old lie, a cold lie, a long night, a long night. I thought if I looked nice, then I would feel nice. You could see me right, you would see me right. It was an old lie, it was a cold lie, a long night, a long. I'm throwing out a Hail Mary. It's gotta get to you, time is ticking away. I'm throwing out a Hail Mary. It's gotta get to you, time is ticking away. Ave Maria. Ave Maria. Thought if I looked nice, then I would feel nice. You could see me right, you would see me right. It was an old lie, it was a cold lie. A long night, a long. Waking up in the sun, sandpaper tongue, red stripe across my back. Hearing your voice sing like a choir, what am I looking at? Here we go. Nice. Right on, right on. Nice.
All right, so you guys were in Boston last night. You've got Rough Trade tonight. You're going to be in Asbury Park at Independence Hall tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And then Philly for TLA. Let me ask you something. As a South Jersey boy, do you prefer playing New York City, Philadelphia, or Jersey? What's your favorite of those three?
I can't answer that question. No, I mean, for us, they're all great. It's always been like, we've always claimed Philly as home because it's the closest, and it's great. Shows are always fantastic there. It took us a while before New York we felt at home here, but I mean, for the past, I say decade at least, it's been awesome. So I do love all three equally, I'd say. Yeah, that's as far as I'll go.
All right, we'll go out and catch the early Novembers in their own backyard the next 3 nights.
Right on, love it.